Monster calls. Isn't that what they call me? All you have to do is tell the truth, the monster said. I'm afraid to, Connor said. He could see his grandma there in the dim light, leaning over her daughter. He could see his mom's hands still outstretched, her eyes still closed. Of course you are afraid, the monster said, pushing him slowly forward, and yet you will still do it. As the monster's hands gently but firmly guided him towards his mom, Connor saw the clock on the wall above her bed. Somehow it was already 11:46 p.m., 21 minutes before 12:07. He wanted to ask the monster what was going to happen then, but he didn't dare, because it felt like he knew. If you speak the truth, the monster whispered in his ear, you will be able to face whatever comes. And so Connor looked back down at his mum, at her outstretched hand. He could feel his throat choking again and his eyes watering. It wasn't the drowning of the nightmare, though. It was simple, clear, still just as hard. He took his mother's hand. She opened her eyes briefly, catching him there. Then she closed them again, but she'd still seen him. And he knew it was here. He knew there really wasn't a going back. That it was going to happen, whatever he wanted, whatever he felt. And he also knew he was going to get through it. It would be terrible, it would be beyond terrible, but he would survive. And for that the monster came. It must have been Connor had needed it, and his need had somehow called it. And it had come walking, just for this moment. You'll stay, Connor whispered to the monster, barely able to speak. You'll stay until... I will stay, the monster said, its hand still on Connor's shoulders. Now all you have to do is speak the truth. And so Connor did. He took in a breath, and at last he spoke the final and total truth. I don't want you to go, he said, his tears dripping from his eyes. Slowly at first, then spilling like a river. I know, my love, his mother said in her heavy voice, I know. He could feel the monster holding him up and letting him stand there. I don't want you to go, he said again. And that was all he needed to say. He leaned forward onto her bed and put his arm around her, holding her. He knew it would come, and soon. Maybe even this 12:07. The moment she would slip from his grasp, no matter how tightly he held on. But not this moment, the monster whispered, still close. Not just yet. Connor held tightly onto his mother, and by doing so, he could finally let her go. And that is the end for A Monster Calls. Hey guys, I really hope you liked this video. I had a lot of fun working on it. If you liked it, please hit the subscribe, like, and the little notification button so you can stay up to date on all my videos. And I will see you all next time. Bye!